Assalamu alaikum viewers. In this video, we discuss about the basic concepts of marketing, and this is related to the course of the principles of the marketing, which is basically designed for students of Bachelor of Business Administrations. So we discuss first what is market, and you see definition. A market consists of all the potential customers sharing a particular need or want, who might be willing and able to engage in exchange to satisfy the need or want. And this is a very famous definition given by Philip Kotler. So now we break down this definition into parts and discuss it. First, you see the definition contains the potential customers. So these are the people who have a need or want that could be satisfied by a product or services, and they may or may not be aware of the product or service yet. And second, you see the second component comes from the definitions sharing a particular need or want. So the potential customers in a market all have a similar need or want that could be addressed by the product or service being offered, and likewise willing and able to engage in exchange. So the potential customers are not only interested in the product or service but also willing and able to purchase it in exchange for something of value such as money. And the third and the fourth satisfy the need or want. So the purpose of the market is to provide a solution that satisfy the need or want of the potential customers. Hence, understanding the characteristics and need of the market is crucial for businesses to develop effective marketing strategies and reach their target audience. By identifying and analyzing the potential customer market, businesses can tailor their products and services to meet the potential needs and preferences of their target audience and create competitive advantage in the marketplace. So next concept, what is marketing? So we discussed the definition. The marketing is a social process by which individuals and groups obtain what they need and want through creating and exchanging products and value with others. So again, now if you see the definition, which is again given by Philip Kotler, often referred to as the father of modern marketing, defined marketing as a social process that involves creating and exchanging products and value to meet needs and wants of the individuals and groups. This definition emphasizes that the marketing is not just about selling the product or services, but also about understanding the need and desires of the consumers and creating solutions that provide value and benefit to them. So the key elements of the Kotler's definitions are: number one, you see the social process. Marketing is a process that involves interaction between the individuals and groups, including businesses, consumers, and other stakeholders, and obtaining needs and wants. This means the marketing is focused on fulfilling the needs and wants of the consumers and other stakeholders, and creating and exchanging products. So, marketing involves developing products and services that meet the need and wants of the consumers and other stakeholders and exchanging them for something of value, such as money or other products or services. And likewise, value means marketing aims to create value for consumers and other stakeholders by providing products and services that meet their needs and desires. So overall, Kotler's definition highlights the importance of understanding consumers' needs and wants, creating value for customers, and building strong relationship with the customers and other stakeholders to drive business success. And third is marketing concepts. What are the basic marketing concepts? Number one is need, want, and demand. Need, the first marketing concept is the understanding the needs, wants, and demands of the customers. So needs are the basic requirement of the customers, such as food, water, shelter, and clothing. While wants are the specific desires of the customers, such as particular brand of clothing or certain type of a car, and demands are the wants that our customers are willing and able to pay for. And then the target market, the second marketing concept is identifying and selecting a specific group of the customers that businesses want to serve. This group of the customer is known as the target market, and by focusing on a specific target market, a business can tailor its marketing efforts to meet the needs and want of those customers. And then comes the value proposition. The third marketing concept is creating a value proposition that meets the need and wants of the target market. A value proposition is a unique combination of the benefits that a business offers to its customers. It should be based on a deep understanding of the target market and should be designed to meet their needs and wants better than the competitions or competitors. And the marketing mix. The fourth marketing concept is developing a marketing mix. This delivers the value proposition to the market to the target market. The marketing mix consists of the four elements: product, place, price, promotion. By carefully managing each element of the marketing mix, businesses can create a compelling value proposition that meets the need and the wants of the target market. Then customer relationship management. The fifth marketing concept is building strong and long excuse me and long lasting relationships with customers. By focusing on the customer satisfaction and loyalty, businesses can build a loyal customer base that provides repeat business repeat business and positive word of mouth advertising. And overall, these are five marketing concepts provide a framework for businesses to create and deliver value to the customers. And by understanding the needs, wants, and demands of the customers, identifying and serving a specific target market, creating a compelling value proposition, developing a marketing mix that delivers the value proposition, and building a strong customer relationship, businesses can succeed in today's competitive marketplace. Next comes types of the market. In types of the market, we discussed first the consumer markets. Consumer markets are the markets where businesses sell products or services directly to consumers. And these markets can be further classified into four categories: geographic, demographic, psychographic, and behavioral segmentation. Geographic markets are based on the location. Demographic markets are based on the demographic characteristics such as age, income, and psychographic markets are based on the consumer's attitude and lifestyles. And behavioral markets are based on the consumer's behavior. And then the business markets are the markets where businesses sell products and services to other businesses. And these markets can also be divided into several categories, including industrial, reseller, and government markets. Industrial markets are made up of the businesses that purchase products or services for use in their own production process. Reseller markets are made up of the businesses that purchase products or services for resale to their businesses. And government markets are made up of the government agencies that purchase products and services for their own use. And then the global markets are the markets where businesses sell products or services across national borders. And these markets can be challenging due to different languages, culture, regulation, but can also offer significant growth opportunities for businesses. And then comes non-profit and government markets. Non-profit and government markets are markets where businesses sell products or services to non-profit organizations or government agencies. And these markets can be particularly challenging due to unique regulations and requirements. And then the service market also, their service markets are the markets where businesses sell services instead of the products. And these markets can be challenging due to intangible nature of the service and the need to provide high quality customer services. Overall, understanding the different types of the market is critical for the businesses to effectively target their marketing efforts and to maximize their success. By identifying the characteristics of each type of the market and tailoring their marketing strategies accordingly, businesses can better meet the needs and wants of their target customers and achieve their goals. So now we discuss the types of demand. In marketing, there are different types of the demand. We discuss almost there are eight types of the demand, and as we have already discussed the demand, now discussing the types of the demand. The first comes negative demand, and negative demands demand is when customers actively disliking our product or service and would go to treat lengths to avoid it. An example of a negative demand is a product that is seen as harmful or unethical, such as tobacco products. And then the other type of the demand is a no demand. A no demand is when customers are not aware of the product or service and therefore have no interest in it. An example of the no demand is a new product that has not yet been marketed or advertised to customers. And third comes a latent demand. Latent demand is when customers have a need or want for a product or service but are not actively searching for it. An example of latent demand is product that does not yet exist but could meet a new or emerging need in the market. And then declining demand. Declining demand is when customers are losing interest in a product or service over time. An example of the declining demand is a product that is being replaced by newer or better alternatives, such as cassette tape players being replaced by the digital music players. And then irregular demand. Irregular demand is when demand for a product or service fluctuates seasonally or due to other factors. An example of the irregular demand is a product that is only in a demand during a particular time of the year, such as showers during the winter months. Then the full demand is when consumers or customers are actively seeking a product or service and demand is equal to or greater than the supply. An example of the full demand is a popular new video game console that is sold out within hours of its release. And the overfull demand is another type of the demand is when demand for a product or service exceeds supply and leading to the shortage and customer frustration. An example of the overfull demand is a shortage of the certain essential goods during the COVID-19 pandemic, such as toilet papers and hand sanitizers. And then unawesome demand is another type of the demand is when customers have a desire for a product or service that are harmful or unethical. An example of the unawesome demand is the demand for the illegal drugs or counterfeit drugs. So, by understanding these eight types of the demand, businesses can tailor their marketing strategies to better the needs and wants of their target customers and avoid pitfalls of that product. I hope this helps. Right. So now the next is what is marketed. So we discuss the things that can be marketed. Number one is goods. Goods are the physical products that can be touched, seen, and used. Example of the goods include clothing, electronics, and household appliances. And then services also can be marketed. Services are intangible products that are performed by customers. Examples of the service including haircuts, car repairs, consulting services, and then experiences also can get marketed. Experiences are type of the service that focus on providing customers with a memorable or enjoyable experiences. Example of the experiences include theme park rides, concerts, and sporting events. Then the events are temporary experiences that are designed to provide customers with a unique and memorable experiences. Examples of the events include music festivals, trade shows, and product launches. Then person also can be marketed. Persons in the form of celebrities, politicians, or other public figures. And these examples of the persons include actors, musicians, and athletes. And likewise, places can be also marketed as a destination of the tourism, businesses, other purposes. Places include cities, resorts, and convention centers. And properties can be marketed as a real estate or rental properties. Example of the properties include home, apartments, and commercial buildings. And organizations can be marketed as a brands or as a providers of the product or service. Example of the organizations include corporations, non-profit organizations, and government agencies. Similarly, we can market information as well as a knowledge or data that can be used to inform or educate customers, including books, research reports, or online courses. And likewise, ideas can be marketed too as a belief or concept that can inspire and motivate customers, including environmentalism and social justice or personal growth. And practices can be marketed as a method or system that can help customers achieve a desired outcomes. And examples of the practical include mediation, exercise programs, or productivity tools. So, by understanding all these things which can be marketed, businesses can tailor their marketing strategies to better meet the needs and wants of their target customers and achieve their objectives. So, now in the last, we discuss the philosophies or the basic, these are also called the concept, mainly come under the categories of the philosophies. So number one philosophy is the concept is production concept. The production concept is basically based on the idea that the businesses should focus on the products uh, or should focus on the producing high quality products and making them widely available at the low prices. This concept assumes that consumers will buy products that are affordable and readily available. The production concept is most commonly used by businesses that operate in highly competitive market, where price and availability are the primary factors that influence consumer behaviors. And the second is product concept. The product concept is based on the idea that the businesses should focus on the creating superior products that offer unique features and benefits. The concept assumes that the customers will buy products that offer the best performance, quality, features regardless of the price. So the product concept is mostly common used by the businesses that operate in the market where product differentiation is a key factor that influences customer behavior. Then a third is a selling concept is based on the idea that businesses should focus on the aggressive sales and promotion activities to generate demand for their products. This concept assumes that the customer will not buy products unless they are actively persuaded to do so through advertisement and other sales tactics. And the selling concept is most commonly used by the businesses that operate in the markets where customers' needs and wants are not well defined or where competition is fierce. Then the marketing concept comes is based on the idea that businesses should focus on understanding the needs and meeting the needs, in fact, and wants of their customers. And this concept assumes that the businesses can achieve their marketing objectives by identifying and satisfying customer needs better than their competitors. The marketing concepts mostly commonly used by businesses that operate in markets where customer needs and wants are well defined and where competition is moderate to high. Then the last one comes as selling the societal marketing concept is an extension of the marketing concept basically, which focuses on the social and environmental impact of the customer's marketing practices. And this concept assumes that the businesses should uh, not only meet the need and wants of their customer, but also act in the best interest of the society and environment. So the societal marketing concept is most commonly used by the businesses that are committed to corporate social responsibility and sustainability. To summarize, these four marketing concepts offer different approaches to creating, promoting, and selling the product and services. By understanding these concepts, businesses can develop their marketing strategies that best align with their goals and objectives and meet the needs and wants for their target customers. So, thank you very much for watching.